What is going on, everyone? This is me, Puppy OK here. Today I'm back at you guys with another life story. This one's about Kingswood. The trip to Kingswood, and I've done this story already, but I've deleted it because I didn't like the way I explained it. To me, that way I explained it didn't make any sense, so I'm doing it again. Come back at you with another one. Kingswood, retry, I guess. So basically, it's all started I was 8 or 9 years old. I was 8 or 9 years old. In the UK, that's year 5 I was in when I went to Kingswood, so 8 or 9 years old. And we got there, so yeah, they were like 6 weeks, 6 months later, we go. Before I went, my mum said to me, don't get hurt, yeah? Don't get hurt. I was like, thinking to myself, I won't get hurt. I won't. So then, on the bus, we're driving, and then, of course, one of my mates had the fart right next to me. It was the most loudest fart and the most stinkiest fart you could ever think of. I literally was moving my bag to cover my face. Like, I brought a Vaxxer on with some cheap food in there. You're not really allowed to eat on the bus, but I thought, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna eat on the bus. And oh my, the fart stank, guys. I couldn't fucking get it, and I was just suffocating right there. And I was it lasted in the coach for 30 minutes when we had to stop, and came back on. And by the time we got to Kingswood, there was a little narrow way to get down to the gates, but it's very narrow. So our bus was a bit too fat and wide. So he ended up blocking the traffic, trying to reverse back into it. We were 10 minutes block up traffic, it last 10 minutes, so by the time we got in there, me and my mates right at the back, he ended up, one of the branches of the trees waxed the back of the coach, and me and my mate almost shit ourselves. No joke, I felt my shit almost coming out. And we were literally shitting ourselves, guys, because we didn't understand it, and we were shit scared because the coach got whacked by a branch, and we didn't know what to do. Anyways, though, so hit the coach, and we all were just freaking out because we were scared about it. We didn't understand. So yeah, and we got into it. This was a pretty big place, guys. It was a good parking lot, and it was massive. The building was massive, and we saw stuff we instantly wanted to go on. So we went into the building, Kingswood building, to go to our room. So my room, I ended up sharing a room with about probably I think it was 6 people or 9 people. Oh, I did. It was 9 people. They 2 of them I hated. I'm pretty sure I hated 2 of them. Well, the rest were just cool. Yeah, it was 6 people. I hated 2 of them. The rest were okay, and so I didn't give them too bad. I just make sure I stayed away from them. They were bugbears, by the way. So on the first night, yeah, it was pretty easy. But I accidentally stepped on one of my friend's head, trying to get up onto the top of the bunk bed because my ladder was broken. It was, so I ended up treading on my friend's head. She literally whacked me. Because that's how hard I accidentally treaded on her head. She whacked me and I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, you're standing on my head. And I was just like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. So when we woke up, she still had a red mark on her face when she woke up. No joke. When she woke up, there was still a red mark on her face. Second night it went okay. But on the third day of Kingswood, we had outdoor laser tag. So I went out there and I started playing outdoor laser. My mates, I was in actually a rubbish group that I only had 2 of my mates in my team, and then the rest I just didn't like them. So I had 2 of my mates in my team, and yeah, we went out. Our first game was okay. I was shooting people pew 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 pew. I got shot about 3 times. Well, I managed to shoot someone else 10 times, but they managed to shoot me back 3 times. And so we won the first round. Then we came off and nuked at the end. But then at the end of the game, our teacher was like, just go on, you get to have, shout out, instructors, you get one more game, go and have fun. So we went out, we started shooting each other, it looked mental, we were shooting each other. And then I noticed one of my teammates were about to get, one of my teammates, I saw that there was someone in bushes, so I say, and my teammate was looking the other way, so I shouted to him, watch out, and I should have watched down myself. And all of a sudden, I went straight into a tree branch. I did, and oh my days. I literally, it's just like one of the cartoon movies when they went straight into a tree and they go flipping over and they hit the floor. I hit the floor and I was like, whoa. This just really happened to me, and I was just confused, and yeah. I stood up not knowing that my face was bleeding until I saw blood all over my hands, and I was looking at my hand and I was like, oh my days. So my mate, our teammate, he KO'd me, come on, we need to get you to sir. So we took me to a teacher, and my teacher was looking at me he was in non-belief. He was just staring at me whoa, that's actually a lot of blood. And I didn't know, so because they were all panicking, I started panic, and I was just like, I don't know, somehow I didn't cry through it all because I couldn't feel it. I was in too much shock. And yeah, like the teacher started walking me up to the school, and I didn't have the patches because they forgot to bring the medical kit with them. So we walked back into the building, and my face was still dripping of blood by then. And we were like in the medical room, and like the teacher was like, "What should we do?" Well, they were like, "Well, we can't do these cars because these cars are like, they basically didn't have cars. Like, well, some of them did, but like the others had cars like at home. They must have got lifts." And we ended up having to wait for a taxi. And I feel sorry for the taxi driver. So when we got into the taxi, this hospital was like, it was like halfway between Kingswood and my old school. Like it was halfway, so we're not going there, and so my lip started bleeding again. Like I found it was my lip that's bleeding. My teacher thought it was my nose, but no, it was actually my lip. It was a pretty deep cut. So my lip started to bleed again in a taxi, and my blood got over everything. I feel sorry for him because my blood got over everything, and we went to hospital, and like they were like, "Oh god." So I went to the medical room. Like I was sitting in hospital for like 10 minutes or what, and then they called me in, and like they examined it, they washed it, and then they got this glue thing, like glue that's like skin glue, and they put that on my lip, but it did sting. I ended up squeezing my PE teacher's hand, and you could tell he was in pain by the way I was squeezing his hand, because like he by the time I let go of his hand, it was a red, and like they put some things on it. I went back to school. I went back to Kingswood, and then they were like, I went into the thing, and I went, my whole people I was sleeping with in my thing, they were all up waiting for me. Like this was like 11 at night time. They were up waiting for me, so I went in, and they were like, "Oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yes I am." So yeah, it happened, and the next day we had to do Leap of Faith. Of course, I love Leap of Faith. And like, while I was waiting for my go, one of my mates came up to me, and he said that the other teammate was saying he was looking for a tooth because he thought I lost a tooth, and actually didn't. All my teeth were still there. I didn't lose any teeth, but like it's just quite funny by the way he thought I lost a tooth. It was so. That's really my story, and I hope you guys did enjoy it, because Kingswood, I'm scarred from it. It's actually, I'm literally scarred on my lip, but it was fun. And school did call home. They were like, "Oh, and Chase has hurt his lip. What do you want us to do?" And she was just like, "Oh, well, I can't go pick up. My mum doing me. I feel sorry for mum. If she had to drive all the way up to Kingswood to pick me up, that would have been a lot of money, guys, for the amount of petri." So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. My rabbit's having to go again. So I'll talk to you guys later, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.